If you had asked me before this video if I thought medium ammo should receive a buff, my answer would have been a very simple, unequivocal yes. But now that I've seen the data, I think there might be more nuance to this answer. Recently, I was speaking to some people in my Discord about this, and it made me curious why Crytek, if they did want to change medium ammo, were being so slow about it. For example, the Centennial keeps getting tweak after tweak with almost every new update, but we haven't seen a blanket buff to the medium ammo damage falloff. As it stands currently, I think most people would feel that medium ammo and compact ammo are too closely competing with each other, but how true is that anyway? First, let me say I am sorry, this video is mainly just charts and spreadsheets. I'll put gameplay, I don't know how much you can see, but we'll try. Also, in this video, we are going to use hunt dollar cost as one metric for balance, and I know there's a discussion about hunt dollars being a valid way to balance weapons, but I would say for most people, at least in this type of comparison, cost is still a useful metric. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is the cost of rifles grouped by ammo type. I'm not going to do pistols in this video because that would make it longer, and I feel like the comparisons are similar. But this chart shouldn't be too surprising. Obviously, compact ammo on the ground floor is very cheap at $41. FMJ makes compact ammo more competitive against medium ammo, as we will see later, but it also brings it into the same price bracket. Medium ammo has a higher ceiling but also a lower floor than compact ammo, but they are in a similar range, which I've never really put together. And then, of course, we have long ammo, which is the premium ammo type. Obviously, the Martini and the Sparks are cheaper, but they are also single-shot weapons and harder to use. And a quick note about the FMJ cost there, that reflects using FMJ in both spots, not one, so it could be cheaper. But I should point out that FMJ costs $50 for compact and medium ammo, and a full $60 for those long ammo weapons. And then we have the bolt action long weapons, which are much more expensive, the Berthier being the cheapest, the Lebel in the middle, and the Mosin as the most expensive. And you may notice I put 3 marksman weapons on here, and I did that to show that variants have a premium on repeating rifles the higher caliber you go. So the marksman adds 15 to the cost of the Winfield C, 60 to the Vetterli, and 210 for the Lebel. Is this a good time to mention you should subscribe because spreadsheets. Okay, on to the damage then. We have 2 charts to look at here. Let's start with the effective range, or put simply, the range where a single headshot will result in a kill. I have removed the marksman variants and added the silencer versions in each category. So let's start with those, and as you can see, they are pretty much evenly distributed. Again, the Winfield and the Vetterli are in this same range, but the Vetterli has an objectively clearer sight than the Winfield, and maybe even better than the Sparks, some would argue. And the Spark silencer isn't actually much further in range, so silencers compared, the compact and medium ammo offerings are actually pretty competitive to long ammo. Okay, on to other versions then. The Winfield has a respectable 150 meter headshot range, up to 193 with slow FMJ bullets, and it outpaces the Centennial, but of course has a worse muzzle velocity. The Springfield has a 212 meter range with base medium ammo, which is pretty crazy, and is only outclassed when you add FMJ to the Vetterli and the Centennial. But remember, the Springfield only costs $38. So now let's compare the disparity between compact and medium to the disparity of medium and long. In other words, if you look above medium ammo, there is a larger gap to the next long ammo weapon than the difference between compact to medium. So there's a 10 meter difference on the max for compact to medium, and then a 69 meter difference from medium to long. But keep in mind, medium isn't exactly priced in that middle range. It's still pretty closely grouped with compact. So we are seeing that yes, long ammo is better at range, no surprise there, but considering the premium you pay, you don't necessarily see that in the performance. So you could pay double the price of a Vetterli with FMJ to purchase a Mosin, but you don't necessarily get double the range. I hope that makes sense. So let's expound on that, looking at the 2-hit kill range for these weapons. I took these numbers from Reddit user Fate. I will link to their Excel doc, which looks mostly correct. It's not quite accurate for update 110 because compact rifles have a new headshot range, but the damage drop-off should be the same. Also in this chart, the values at range are rounded, so there's a little bit of a gray area here that isn't quantified, but you can't see that in a gunfight anyway. So again, the Sparks and the Martini leaving all other guns behind, but again, skill cannons. But looking at this 2-hit range, I often hear people say they want medium ammo to be in a medium range, but if you look at it, it already is if you pay for FMJ. So the Springfield, the Vetterli, and the Centennial all 2-tap to the chest at about 60 meters, which is better than compact rifles at 35 meters. It's also more than half of the Berthier, but not quite half on the Mosin and Lebel. But again, premiums. With FMJ, the Centennial and the Vetterli do reach that halfway point, and given the Centennial's pretty good muzzle velocity, this gives it a reason to exist. Are the long ammo weapons more effective at range? Yes, of course, we have all felt that, but consider, do most gunfights happen past 60 to 80 meters? And let's say we do buff medium ammo, what then happens to compact ammo? Why ever take it? And the response right now might be that compact FMJ makes medium ammo obsolete, but then consider that compact ammo rifles cannot down a hunter missing a small health bar, whereas weapons like the Vetterli and the Springfield can, even if the Centennial can't. So let's draw some quick conclusions. Compact and medium ammo weapons share and occupy a similar price range. Medium ammo rifles are more effective than compact rifles at range. The Winfield headshot range skews things a little bit, but I think that's in a good way. Long ammo rifles are more effective than medium at range, but the non-single shot variants have a much higher premium cost and considerably worse ammo economy. So taken together, medium ammo being where it's at keeps compact ammo relevant to most gunfights. If we do buff the damage drop-off for medium ammo, we could see more gunfights happen at further ranges where compact ammo, shotguns, and most special weapons couldn't compete. However, as we've seen in the past, long ammo weapons being too cheap for their effective range could stifle diversity in loadouts, so by increasing the premium on long ammo, as we've seen recently, Crytek could make long ammo much more of a risky loadout where more money is on the line. Okay, so closing thoughts. I'm not saying Crytek shouldn't buff medium ammo, but I am saying that doing so might mean more things like prices and effective ranges for other ammo types might have to change. Right now, medium is a somewhat healthy stopgap between compact and long ammo, and giving medium ammo interesting variants like the Vetterli silencer or other things could make medium ammo more desirable. The important question is, are there competitive options in each ammo type for every price range? And for now, I would say yes. And don't get me wrong, are there guns like the Avto that need to be balanced and tuned? Sure, weapon balance is never done, but the medium situation isn't dire. So, quick review, medium ammo might need to be tweaked, but I also understand Crytek's hesitation in doing so. If they do change it, it might mean other things will have to change, but if they don't change it, long ammo could be too prevalent in most gunfights. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think Crytek should buff medium ammo even when considering the effective range and the cost for long ammo? And until the next video, goodbye.
See, that felt nice.
What a flank.